Hey everyone, Wanderbots here, and welcome to Techtonica 1.0. It is a factory automation game set in the bowels of an alien world, either world or asteroid. I'm pretty sure it's in the world, but you wake up in a cave and have to build a factory to both escape the planet, kind of reactivate all the facilities in there, and hopefully save the rest of your crew. I've played it avidly back when it came out in early access, loved it to bits. And now it's out in 1.0, so I'm curious to see how it goes. But we're going to start a new game. I'm going to be on custom mode, so you can actually tweak some settings, so I reduce some costs so things go a little faster, reduce my fuel consumption because that's a pain in the butt, increase storage capacity, made it so I don't have to worry about encumbrage, and also made it so we have infinite ores just so I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So we're going to dive into this game, and then I will get Shell in. And achievements are disabled, don't really care. You've awoken in a mysterious facility with no memory of your existence. Emerge and build a sprawling factory to manufacture the machines and tools you'll need to dig your way out of this alien world. Oh, there's like a full-on intro cutscene now. This was not here previously.
So are you seeing the past and present?
Yeah.
Or
so we're waking.
Past and.
Yeah. So we're waking up in kind of a cryopod, but then that was us probably in some kind of like vertical shaft digger thing. I like that. I'm glad that they have those little cutscenes.
Structural integrity failing. Emergency resuscitation of all personnel
Let me
initiated.
see if I can join your game.
Exit this facility and report to Production Terminal Lima.
All right, can you move around? Everything good?
Yeah. Looks like it.
All right. Well, in that case, let's head out. It's going to do some like very light tutorialization, I think. And then we'll just be off to the races.
Oh, so that it is digging into the wall.
Yes.
But it's actually very lush in here.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of bioluminescent plants. I actually feel kind of guilty because you do have to get rid of a lot of plants to like build your factory.
Oh.
And
well, also there's just... Yeah, so there's the purples and the oranges of those.
It's gorgeous. It's part of the reason why I wanted to include you on this one is because as far as like aesthetic goes,
what is the symbol on your forehead?
It's really good. I'm assuming it's whatever our faction is. It's like a rocket.
Yeah, it's a rocket with little laurel leaves and planets going around. No, makes sense.
All right, so you might want to lead on this one, just because I've gone through this tutorial twice now, and you've never played one of these before.
So it looks like we have copper frames, limestone, copper wires, iron frames, electrical components,
so you can press space to just grab all of it, or you can shift-click each stack individually to move them over faster.
Oh, this is my own inventory. Our inventory is huge.
Yes.
Should I take stuff out of the storage?
Yeah, take all of it.
Exit this facility.
I can be fairly self-sufficient without you, so I'm going to try and let you somewhat take the lead. I guess I can pick up a pick.
Looks like we might be able to get 100 per slot. I haven't actually reached 100. Oh, yeah, 128 actually. Yeah, I don't really know.
I did get rid of encumbrance as like one of the custom settings, so you won't have to worry about inventory space.
Reminder, exit this facility. Let's inspect.
So is there still a
the Assembled Nations?
Identify
yeah.
the Assembled Nations Industrial Expedition to the planet of Calyx.
If you're going to be investigating something that makes noise, you might as well tell me so we can both listen to it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's Calyx. So this is the planet?
Yep.
Calyx, and then yeah, it's an industrial thing. Wait a minute, what is this ice? What is this pick? I got a pick. Did you have a pick?
Yeah. Yep. So I got a pick. It's what I use to mine out the stone here.
Okay, so we have this light.
Hello? Can you hear me? Your suit can transmit a voice or ID signal, but my sensors are indicating you're out there. First things first, check in at that production terminal. I need a second set of eyes on how badly damaged it is.
Sparks. Oh.
Max?
Gather? I gathered a plant of some kind.
Yep. Yeah. So
also, there's mushrooms.
Yeah, there's all sorts of mushrooms all over the place. So you can grab those, and we get to, I mean, we use them as fuel for a lot of our like initial builds. I think eventually we switch over to like pure hydropower.
Do we get to grow any of them, or are we just harvesting?
Yes, there are they sent us a planter, Shell.
Oh, okay.
We physically have
plant matter.
A doodad.
I was just able to pick up plant matter.
Yep. So before I get too distracted, should come over here.
Sure. Oh, I see. It has a giant exclamation point on it. Also, the purple.
Because I will let you run around and explore and scan things and wave your hand as many resources as you wanted. But
oh, repair terminals. So we have a number of items that we need to put in place. Iron ore, 0 out of 10.
Can you hear her dialogue, by the way?
Oh, nope. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Okay, there's a suit speed upgrade. Oh, but we have to scan that. Okay, tab to open the crafting menu.
Yeah, I didn't hear much of that. Can you tell me what she was saying? Because I think whenever Sparks begins to talk, just say Sparks.
Yeah,
and
so
then because I was in a menu.
Ah, that's why.
Because I was looking at the police service repair required, and like, okay.
Yep. So it wants us to make some drills. I think we can make a scanning thing somewhere. But so it wants us to make some drills. So
task inbound. Mining drill. Must be built at an ore vein and fueled with plant matter.
Okay, so it can be fueled with plant matter. What is this river? Where does it go?
Places. There's things to scan. We're still kind of in the tutorial zone.
How do I scan things?
I think we need to progress a little bit. So if you want to come back and actually follow the tutorial a bit.
Okay, fine. There's just so much to see.
Don't worry. I'll give you plenty of opportunities to explore.
Oh, so this must be copper.
Yes, this is copper. So I've already placed a drill down, but you should probably make at least one drill yourself.
Okay, well, I can put plant matter inside it, right?
Yep. But press tab to pull up your crafting menu and see if you can make a drill.
Okay, tab. So, yeah, I just did.
Okay. So,
where do I put it, though?
Put it next to this one, close as possible.
So, right here?
Yep.
If you want to give your shoulder a rest, try building a mining drill or two. And you want them at both the iron veins and the copper ones.
Oh, they want iron and copper.
If you need fuel to get those machines running, try harvesting a few plants. They'll forgive you.
No, they won't.
Is iron in this wall? Or
no. So iron is on the opposite side. Can you kind of see the pattern for the copper and how it shines?
Well, yeah, I see the copper.
I think most metals have that exact same visual appearance. The just color is different. So.
Oh no! Did I just give it all my fuel?
Yeah, it's fine. You can pull it back. So you can do Control-click to pull back like half.
Okay, so Control-click.
Wasn't Control-click?
Oh no! So it's right-click.
Oh, Control-click is transfer all. Shift right-click is transfer half.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
So the iron is over here, by the way. And I already put 2 drills down.
Oh, I see. It's just wait. There's a ton of drills here. This one looks like it's dead.
Yeah,
though.
They're all dead. So
can we hack it up to make mechanical parts?
Sort of. We need the scanner. Once we have the scanner, we can actually just go up to it and scan it, and then we'll get all the parts. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but hey.
Can we physically mine?
Yes, you can physically mine. It is slow. You're not supposed to do it, and in fact, the game even tells you why are you doing that. This is not Minecraft. We are meant to automate everything and manually do almost nothing. So let's see. So if you want to go back to the copper, they should both have a stack of 10. What we need to do is repair the supply terminal by supplying it with iron and copper.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to run over, grab the copper, and by the time you're done with that, you should be able to grab.
I'm just grabbing all the mushrooms because it's needed for fuel.
Yep. You don't need to be like too obsessive with it. We get a lot of different ways of gathering larger quantities of resources, and we can just farm them at some point.
So are they going to deposit whatever they're collecting?
So they keep them in their own internal capacity, but do you see how it has those kind of
It says 18 and then now it's going to go up to 19.
Yep. So just do shift click, control click, bring it over to your inventory. Or I think you can even just press space. Yeah. So if you just walk up to it, press space, you can pick up everything.
Okay. So how much should we need for
10.
this?
So you should be able to just deposit it and we're good to go.
Okay. Well, that's copper. Now we're going to need the iron.
Yep. So I was going to say, when looking at these, do you see how they have kind of the little like doggy doors on the bottom?
They do have the doggy doors, yep.
Yeah, so that's for conveyor belts. So eventually we can just pipe things around into like larger storage spaces and whatnot.
Okay, so I have it all in repair terminal.
Good work getting that ore plugged into the
Tier
terminal,
unlocked.
groundbreaker. If you weren't on my crew,
New
you should have
technologies
been.
available.
So now press
For
tab.
the
Sparks?
next phase of repairs, you're going to need a scanner. The tech for it unlocked automatically when you fix this thing. So, open up your crafting menu and build one.
Okay.
Task inbound. Scanner. Scan machine fragments to restore tech tree access.
So press tab, pull up crafting, and go make a scanner.
Research core?
No, a scanner.
Oops. Logistics, base building, intermediaries.
It's equipment on the end.
Equipment. There's a scanner. Now I have a scanner.
Yep. So with the scanner out, everything that you can scan will have like a scan with the scanner. And even
Funny thing is they digitize.
Yes.
They just disappear.
Yeah, they disappear, but once you've finished scanning them, like once you got the blueprint associated with them, any future one you scan, you just get resources. So we can use this to grab things. I think you can also scan some plants as well. So if you see this like purple plant over here.
Yeah, and I'm seeing these shelf mushrooms. Wait, can you keep scanning them or?
Warning. Research cores required for activation of new technologies.
Oh,
Refer to tech
I
tree
can't
for
scan
current
anymore?
core manifest.
Look for core manifest?
Okay, so you know those research cores that you were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
In the crafting menu, make 2 of those.
Yeah, I have 2.
And then we have to place them down just on the ground somewhere. And then we can research things using those.
Because I was planning to just scan more of the mushrooms, but then it says, oh, you can't do that.
I think
right
you're
now.
done scanning them. Like, I think you got all you could.
No, I haven't scanned all the types of mushrooms yet.
Well, I think the basic fuel ones you cannot. And once you've scanned each type, that's it.
Okay, so it must have been the one on the wall then.
Yep.
That wasn't working.
You can scan this weird creeping hydra that also has a genome thing just above you.
I know, I did.
Oh, you did? All right. So should I continue working on objectives while you run around scanning things?
Oh, a minute. I see that there's more to scan over here, but what are they? No? Where was it? Unless maybe it's our objectives.
Yeah, you can scan this green thing on the ground, by the way.
Upgrade module scanned. Additional tech tiers or cores may be required.
Oh, there's cores over here. Look at all these.
Your mining drills won't be able to get you everything you need to build the rest of those research cores. Situations like these are why we always left chests with backup components kicking around.
So Sparks was talking, and yeah, we have a bunch of
Stuff.
Stuff
Remember, you
back
can
here.
just press space while looking at a box.
to take everything. Sorry.
Yeah, it's much faster.
Breaker, you've got a problem.
Sparks.
Your research core count just slipped into negative digits. Open up your tech tree to see what I mean. You won't be able to activate new tech until you place enough cores to climb out of that hole. I'd suggest you start climbing.
Research cores constructed. Smelter technology available for activation in tech tree.
Okay, so Shell... Oh, I guess we can activate it. So Shell, you want to press T?
T. Okay, I see smelter.
So we're going to want 4 smelters, give or take.
Technology
You effectively
activated.
want 1 smelter per...
Proceed with construction of smelter.
It's like 1 or 2.
Task inbound.
Per mine?
Smelter. Supply with ore to produce ingots. Requires plant matter for fuel.
Okay.
So you're plopping these on the ground.
Yep. So eventually what we're going to do is we're going to hook hook up conveyor belts to them so they get automatically fed from the drills. But I don't think we have conveyor belts unlocked yet. We have to progress a little bit further.
What does it have to produce, though?
So you can put in iron or copper into either of these. Since we're near the iron wall, you probably want to just put in iron for consistency's sake.
Okay, I already put in copper.
Rebel.
Eh.
And I put iron into this one. So to upgrade the supply terminal, we need 5 iron ingots and 5 copper ingots. So this should be plenty for that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Anything else that I can research?
So is there a purpose to us putting all of these purple cores on the ground?
So those are research cores. I was kind of trying to tutorialize it, but then I did a oopsie and picked them up. So if you press T and go back to the research thing, every single one of these objects, like every single thing on the research trees will require cores to unlock.
These were training and information terminals, Breaker. Scan them and then open up your databank to take a closer look at anything that hasn't been scrambled or lost.
So I scanned it. Where's my data link?
Press B for the databank menu.
B. So equipment 9%. New light stick is what I just got right here.
So I think this is all just lore stuff. Please don't read it all. Oh god.
Ember stalk.
There's so much.
Kindle vines.
Wow, they wrote a lot for this. That's actually really impressive.
Hydra. Tips and tricks. Mining drill. But I want to know what this particular...
What that one gave us?
Yeah, I can't tell. Whoops, I just fell down a little. Oops.
That might have been the Lima tips and tricks that you just found. But maybe not. I don't know. I wouldn't worry about it. Most of the stuff in the databank is like tips and tutorial information. And I will tell you now, I'm probably going to be better for that than the database. Okay, you want to go grab the stuff out of the smelters?
Sure. Let's see.
Because I can do it without you, but that's going to just end up with me leaving you behind really fast.
Because I have 2 copper ingots, but it's not enough what we have in there.
Really? It only has 2?
Yeah, I got 2 for all of that. Okay.
Is it still smelting?
Well, it's still smelting your...
Oh.
Well, I didn't have that much copper.
Oh, go grab more then.
I'll have to grab more.
I
so
put some more in.
your iron is still smelting down, though.
Yep.
Now, does this ever get depleted?
The iron? So
The
that
copper.
was actually... so the iron and copper do not deplete. That was one of the custom settings that I turned on. So we wouldn't have to worry about that. In a normal game, they would eventually run out.
Well, yeah, because then the wall would be empty, right?
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of...
But then that encourages you to go elsewhere.
don't worry, we will go elsewhere.
Well, I think we have to escape. That's the whole point,
yes.
right?
So the game is broken down into regions. And so, like, we are literally in the tutorial zone. This whole area we are going to leave behind very soon. And so it's not really worth... it's not really worth, like, grabbing too much or building too much in here.
I still want to know what's up the river.
We're going up the river. That's where the next biome is.
Do we really want to leave all these cores here? Shouldn't we pick them up?
No.
No? Why?
As long as they're on the ground, they're active. So we actually just get to keep those.
Well, we're going to leave them behind, aren't we?
They're still active, though.
But they're still active. That's so weird.
Eh. Okay, is there enough copper?
There's also an upgrade available.
Well, yeah, the upgrade is...
I need to get the copper.
Yep.
Because I think there needed to be more here. Yeah, that should be enough.
I already put the iron in.
All right.
Terminal
Upgrade
upgraded.
terminal.
Basic automation schematics available.
Okay, so you're asking about the purple cores. I think we already have basic logistics, but if you go to... so press T.
Yep.
And then go to the synthesis tab.
Well, I'm seeing that you have the conveyor.
Yeah, so we have basic logistics, which gets us the conveyor belt, the inserter,
There's
and the
electronic
container.
components. There's Schifferthorn processing, cooling systems.
Yeah, that's... We don't have that yet, I don't think. I don't even... Where are you?
I pressed T.
Okay,
Synthesis, terraforming.
yeah.
Logistics. Oh, so I was in synthesis.
Yeah. So if you go to, well, so synthesis has decomposition, which we're going to need eventually. But notice how it says 1 and then the purple core.
Yeah.
So we need to place 1 more purple core down on the ground somewhere to be able to unlock that tech. But for getting that upgrade terminal, it gave us that conveyor belt on the left side, which if you mouse over it, it unlocked conveyor belts, inserters, and containers.
Okay.
So you're going to want to get the materials to make conveyor belts, inserters, and containers. So we can kind of automate some of this together.
Copper, iron, and whatnot. But I thought you said we were going to leave. Why do we want to build any infrastructure?
We can pick it back up again. But we need it for the next upgrade. Because to upgrade the terminal, we need 10 conveyor belts and 2 inserters. So I would recommend just manually getting some of these smelters going. I'll feed the smelters, but you should handle at least an amount of the processing.
Okay. So if I want to find...
There we go. Yeah, so let me know if you need any resources.
So I have to create the inserter, the conveyor belt, and a container?
Yep.
And where's the crafting menu? Is it under C?
Tab.
Oh, tab. Okay. Oh, I think I accidentally made another smelter. Inserters, utility, conveyor belt. Now, does one conveyor belt, can it extend a certain length, or do I have to actually make multiple?
Each conveyor belt is 1. However, if you pan over it in the crafting menu, it says conveyor belt times 5. So every time you make 1 instance of conveyor belt, you're actually making 5 of them. So it's not as restrictive as you think it might be.
Okay.
And we don't actually have to put those down. We can just put those in the research terminals.
So do I want to get down one of the purple spheres?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll get down the purple sphere.
There you go. Then I made 3, so I'll put a couple more down. I just want to make sure you know how to do it. So now you can press T to bring up the research thing, and we can research decomposition. Or long inserters.
Oh, sorry.
No, it doesn't matter.
I already did that.
We can do both.
Where's the long inserters?
It's in one of the other tabs.
Oh, it's logistics. We need
1 more purple core. I can do that.
another purple core. Oh, there's going to be blue cores, green cores, and yellow cores?
Yep. Yeah, so some will require much more advanced tech.
Oh, that was peculiar. Are you there or no?
I was back in the research room.
Oh, just if you press the interact around the upgrade available screen, you see a ghostly image of your character standing in front of the panel without a head.
That's weird. I don't think I have that. That might actually be a you being the second player thing.
Actually, oh, it's because oh, no, it's not me without a head. It's just the outline of the research core. It just looked like a person.
Oh, okay.
For a moment.
So do you have the materials for conveyor belts or no?
Yeah, I should.
Right. So if you can make 2 instances of conveyor belts and 2 instances of inserters, and then we can pop them into the machine and maybe get out of here.
Okay, so I'm seeing the inserter here, but where do I want to put it?
So you bring it back over here to the upgrade terminal. Just interact with it.
Yeah.
And put it in. So you can do shift click to move it over faster. So you need 1 more inserter.
Oh, I need another inserter?
Yeah.
Oops.
It's okay, I can make 1. There it is. And then hit upgrade.
Beacons are back online. Inspect the radio console right next to the screen. It'll start beeping and blinking in 3, 2, 1.
So I think it wants the thing right next to it. This one over here, this panel.
This one?
Yeah, the clockworky looking one.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Live sign.
Access to all local facilities should be restored, including the one I've been stuck in this entire time. I've set an unlock code to the door. I've got some tech you're gonna like, and I know you wouldn't dream of leaving without me anyways.
Alright, so now we can explore. So do you see where that yellow exclamation mark is to the right?
Yes.
So that's where she is. Time to go find her.
Wait, we have to go in this direction.
We can go around.
Yeah, I was wanting to go down the river. That was my goal the entire time.
Yep. I just wanted to get us to the point where it actually served a benefit. Otherwise, you actually sequence break. You find her early and it's bad. Well, it's not bad. It's just...
I'm just looking around. Should we grab all the plants on the way?
You look around, I'll grab plants.
Suppose I should get out the scanner just in case I run into anything new.
Yeah, when you're running around, you're either going to want the scanner or the drill tool, which we haven't unlocked yet. Oh, I can scan these mushrooms, apparently.
Ooh, there's
Dapple
a door.
Shroom.
So that's probably where she is.
Yep. Yeah, she's in there.
Do we want to go inside or do we want to look around first?
There's not much to find in here. There is one campsite out the other direction. So you can actually press M, by the way.
Sending that signal is more complicated than you think. I don't know why, but these computers feel like second nature now. Sort of the opposite of what I remember being like. I'd be the one to get you out of a situation like this, instead of the other way around. But I'm not giving up. That's how I know it's still me in here. You'll see.
Are they not human anymore?
So, yes.
Because...
So systems online, we can just go in here. There are modules to scan all over, and maybe some resources to grab. Other facilities will have more. This one's pretty sparse.
Yeah, there's a lot of bunk beds. Unfortunately, that text doesn't really read as anything.
Yep.
They had some computers. What? What are you laughing about?
I know. That's how we get in there.
Wait. There's just a bunch of...
Yeah, she'll unlock that for us on the way out.
Okay.
They did a really good job with kind of making these facilities.
Whoa!
What's up?
Oh, just...
Did I jump scare you?
No, the way that you're... So the funny thing is, when you turn around, you turn your torso before your legs. I don't know if there's...
So it's kind of weird.
Are you looking at me when I'm...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is a little bit of a shimmy to it. That is strange.
Okay. Well, in any case, let's keep going. So did she become a computer? Or a brain in a jar?
You'll see.
It looks... there looks to be a jar up there.
Go touch the brain in a jar.
Okay, so there's a bunch of science equipment. I wanted to look at what's on the... Nope, that doesn't... Man, they didn't really have decorations or anything.
Nope. Do you think corporations?
Detected.
Casualty? Oh. Yeah, there's a... Yep, someone's dead there. Is this what remains of her?
Presumably.
Do I scan the cube or I pick it up?
Pick up the cube. The brain in the box.
What? You've never seen someone stuck inside an alien cube next to their own dead body before? Whatever I was trying to do here, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it didn't work out. Hopefully, it was worth a shot. Let's go.
Do I just hold on to her?
Yep.
Or can I switch to a different object?
Yeah, she just goes in your backpack. Don't think about it too hard.
Okay.
And there's nothing else to find in here except for that one little room with the goodies.
Oh, I'm on the ceiling. Yeah. Or I was.
It's a very ambly walk cycle.
Mm-hmm. It's so quiet now.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping she'd say more.
Maybe need to have her... Wait.
Scan the fragments in that cage by the stairs before we go. We'll need that tech to get out of the sector.
Ooh.
Okay, so that gets us the next tier of upgrades, but we can also get the mole. So if you want to press T, we can start unlocking at least some of the stuff for the mole. Or we can do that when we get back to base.
Need more research cores.
Yep. Yeah, because it's going to take 6.
Ooh,
and
synthesis. Something popped up.
a whole bunch of stuff.
Assembler, planters, threshers.
Yep, there's even a hover pack, but we got to find the fragments for that.
Energy, a crank generator.
Yep.
Science. Mass collect and mass deconstruct?
Yes.
So does that mean you just get to mass deconstruct all the things that you build in an area before moving on to the next one?
Correct. Yeah, so if you want to redo an area or if we're moving around.
Terraforming mole.
Yep. So we need the mole if we want to get anywhere because the pickaxe is woefully insufficient for getting around.
Mm-hmm.
So before we leave, press M.
Yes.
So this has a full-on 3D map, just like in like Metroid or Metroid Prime. You can, I don't think you can pan around, but you can rotate the camera. So you can see the little area where our base is or where our drills are, because it's kind of lit up in orange, and there will be, they're actually animated, which is kind of fun. And then you can see where the terminals are, kind of on the other side of these chambers if you follow the river.
Local signal deciphered. Sector headquarters. Report to production terminal radio for triangulation.
Sounds like the terminal is fully rebooted. Check the radio console again and see if the beacon it adds to your HUD gives us a clear path home.
So that means we can leave the tutorial area.
Okay.
But so the map will actually show us where like rooms and chambers are, if there are bonus areas that we can get into, as well as where like resources and nodes are.
Mm-hmm.
So we can potentially go find some other things. I think there's at least one room before we go, but
yeah, because we haven't really gone that way. We came out of here.
Yep. So before we go, head to where our mining stuff is.
Mm-hmm. Because we want to pick up whatever they've actually acquired from the walls,
Yep.
right? Or, oh, did you already pick up the
I picked up
mining machines?
The copper, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to leave this here smelting because we want to explore for at least a little while.
Do we have enough to build more cores?
I'm starting to build some.
Okay.
So if you want to save your resources.
All right. This material looks different than the others. Here.
This is... I think it's just a rock. I don't think
Stronger tool required.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, it's why we can't leave just using our pickaxe, because we
yeah.
are too weak.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why we need the mole.
Very well.
So I'm currently making the cores. I think we only need like 2 or 3 more. But yeah, if you want to use that map to look around a little bit, I don't know if it's accessible yet. I'll get to it as soon as I'm done with the cores. Okay, now it's 2 more.
Whoop.
I guess I should have had you make 3 cores as well, instead of just doing it on my own.
Now, one thing I'm noticing up there.
Yeah.
That one plant is glowing blue for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, is that a shaft of light? If you...
Maybe.
Yeah.
There's no gaps, though.
No,
and I don't know why it's glowing blue.
Like, some of them are actually creating beams.
Okay. I'm researching the mole.
Task inbound. Mole. Manipulates terrain for traversal and composition of industrial construction sites.
So you should press tab and make a mole.
Production. I need an excavator bit, I assume?
Yeah.
And what are the other components needed for a mole?
Mechanical components, electrical components, and wire. Let me know if you need any of those.
Okay, well, it looks like I should be able to make the mole.
Yep. And you don't have to make the components before making the thing. So if you if it's a more complicated thing, your character will just make all the wires and whatnot beforehand.
So this is the mole.
Yep.
Okay, I want to go back and find that wall.
You mean the rock one?
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to go here. So it's showing me red X's.
Yeah, so those are the blocks beyond the surface you're pointing at that will presumably get destroyed. I think that's what it means. They changed how this looks.
This mole is not authorized to destroy resources, critical infrastructure, or protected environmental areas.
Ooh.
The space above this freight elevator has caved in completely, but these things were built to dig themselves out of situations like this.
This
They just
is
need a
new.
little help. Craft some excavator bits and feed them into the ports on the elevator to clear a pathway. Sector Victor should be right on top of us.
But look at all
Freight
these
elevator
ports.
initialized. Dedicated excavation ports available at front of structure. Flex ports available on sides and rear of structure. Proceed with excavation to access obstructed levels.
Oh, that's really cool. So these are freight elevators.
Yeah.
So we can use this to transfer resources from this floor up. That's so cool. They didn't have this in the previous game. Previously, to get to the new region, you had to walk. But now everything is probably scaled off of this freight elevator. So presumably we're going to be going up and down. So why don't you tackle...
So what does it require?
So we need those, you know that excavator bit that you made earlier? Mm-hmm. That is what is required.
Okay, I gave it my bits.
Yep. So
It's
I don't
in
know
the
how many it
process of
says.
going?
It just says supply it to the freight elevator manually or through one of the excavation ports.
I did put it in an excavation
And then
port.
inspect the alert on the production terminal radio interface.
Okay, sure.
And I'm going to do some base building, because if our resources carry over from one floor to the next, I might as well actually start setting up a automated, like, mining resource acquisition setup here.
Wait, where's the signal coming from?
It should be the main terminal.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Production terminal Victor.
This is the time to activate the mole in your tech tree and build one. We won't be able to cut through to the freight elevator that goes to Sector Victor without it.
Oops.
But we already did?
Yeah. I guess we skipped some steps. It's fine.
Uh-huh. Well, either way.
You want to see if you can activate the...
Elevator?
Yeah. I don't know what we do. Oh. Digging depth. Depth progress. So I think you need to give it 2 more drill bits, by the way.
Oh, I need 2 more drill bits. Let me
Yeah,
look.
so you can actually see how far we're going, because we're on level 1, Point Lima.
Oh, we need to get all the way up there. So yeah, all right.
Yep. So if you want to make a couple more of those.
I gave it 3.
That should give us enough. That is such a cool system. I really like these changes they've made. So is it like slowly digging up or something?
Well, so if you look up the shaft and if you look at the terminal, it's showing the layers falling away. Granted, if you look up the shaft, there's just rocks
Void.
falling down
Yeah.
as it rumbles.
That's neat. And yeah, we can see it's slowly digging up to the next cavern. So if you want to come here and help me out with something while that
Okay.
goes. So take your mole and see where the iron is.
Yeah.
Start excavating all of the dirt around the iron. So we have as much surface area revealed.
Oh, so you're saying that... Well, it's because this is... You made it so that it could never be depleted.
Well, sort of. Our moles will also never destroy resources, so you don't have to worry about them destroying, like, important stuff. And so if we are going to be... Well, because the elevator has those ports on the side, we can actually transport resources from this floor up, which means I could, you know, actually use all of the resources we have unlocked here. Like all of the veins and whatnot, and then just shoot all the resources freely upwards. There we go. Maybe give us a little bit of breathing room if you feel like doing a little bit more mining.
Okay. I can take a look at the copper.
Yep. Yeah, if you could go do that. Because what I'd like to do is get mining drills down on each and every surface here. And then probably smelters. And just bring all the resources up. I might put the smelters upstairs, though, because fueling things here would be nightmarish.
Well, yeah, what I'm thinking is you have all the collectors down here, infinitely well, that's the thing.
Trust me, we're going to need the resources. It's not that big of a deal.
I know, but what I'm getting at is if it feels a little dirty that they're going to be infinite.
Trust me, I don't think it... I don't want to say it doesn't matter, because it does. It means that we won't have to go searching for more resource veins, but part of it is also, this way we don't have to just go running around making a new mine every single time one of these runs out. Which ultimately saves time and doesn't really, like, make the game any less complex or interesting. And I'm sure other people will have, like, different opinions on this one, but every single time I've played a factory automation game, it's one of those where the limited resources usually just made it feel slightly more annoying, because every once in a while it'd just be like, oh, you're out. Time to go find a new mine. I guess it matters more in games like Factorio, where getting access to those new mines requires that you actually destroy all of the alien bug nests in the way. Whereas here, it's just like, oh, let's just go set up that other iron mine near those other veins that we spotted earlier. And so there's less of a pressure for it. Maybe it gets more complex in later caves, and so I can see kind of an argument against. And it could just be one of those that we routinely destroy our old mines for something more interesting. But at least for now, I didn't want the complication. Okay. And you don't have to, like, focus too hard on this if you want to actually make some progress.
Yeah, I mean, I already did what you asked.
Yep.
I isolated the copper.
Perfect.
But it's one of those things where, I don't know, I just want to keep exploring.
Yeah. We could do that. So, I believe... and
I'm much more of an explorer than a builder when it comes to these.
Yeah. I just don't want you exploring too much without me. So I'm going to dig a path through here.
Oh, did you see something on the map?
Yeah, so if you press M, you can see two things. There is a kind of chamber straight ahead of us with
there
a
is
river.
A chamber.
I don't know what the green dot is either, nor that kind of white surface. I'm assuming the white surface is more iron. But I figured I'd mine a hole through, see what's on the other side. So you can use your mining tool kind of endlessly. You just have to make sure it doesn't overheat.
Okay.
So I think we just keep going straight. I don't think we need to go side to side here. There it is.
Oh. Gonna get out my scanner then. These look new.
Let's see. Parashrooms seem normal.
Little mushrooms.
Oh, there's a like fern plant up here. Or maybe not fern plant. Dew catcher. Green and leafy.
There's this blue fern hanging from the ceiling.
Yaw. Hanging ivy.
There's more stalactites in here.
Yeah. I'm gonna run down a little bit and see where this goes.
Which one's ceiling and which one's floor?
Stalactite's the one that hangs.
Okay, so I was right about the tights up here.
Yeah. The pseudo-mnemonic is that a stalactite hangs tight, whereas a stalagmite might form.
There's also, yeah, I was able to find some of the... Wait, why is it so quiet here?
Don't know.
Oh, there's music.
Yeah, so I have the delay on the music pretty fast, so it's going constantly on my end. So you don't have to worry about it.
Ooh, there's another river.
Yep.
I'm gonna go through this tiny tunnel to the end of the river. Wait, that's where you were going.
Yep.
Ah.
So I think this brings us back to our base, though there is kind of unobtainium rock or something that cannot be passed.
Wait, this thing?
Yeah, there's like some kind of alien artifact stuff. Oh, you can scan it.
I can. Yeah, I was gonna scan it, except now I should just press 4.
Warning. Impenetrable material detected. Origin unknown.
If you can manage to get through Great Stone, you'll have done what no amount of drilling, explosives, or human ingenuity was ever able to accomplish. Even
okay, so
it gives me a small headache.
She's still talking.
Oh, yeah.
Probably from a million hazy memories of trying to punch through it. Trust me on this one. Turn around and walk away. It wasn't meant to be.
Well, that's definitely alien in nature.
Yeah. Huh. Base building. No recipe selected. Construction. Platforms. I need 2. So the one problem is there's kind of that lower river that we can get to, but I do not know where that goes.
Oh, there's more of this stuff here?
Yep. Let's see. I'll do that later.
Oh, this cavern, though.
Keeps going.
Well, it's just so steep.
Yeah, I want to get to the bottom, but I want to be able to make platforms first. Otherwise, there's a very real possibility we'll get stuck down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'll have platforms momentarily.
Yeah, you're right. There is that river down below. So
Yep.
how do you up the frequency on the music?
If you go into the audio settings, there should be something on like music frequency.
Oh,
Yep.
music break duration. Very little.
Yep. If you got the resources for it, by the way, as you're just wandering around, handcraft just a bunch of the research cores. We're going to need them, and they take a long time to make.
Logistics. Filter inserter.
There we go.
Okay, so I made 3 cores.
Yeah, if you can make more than that, like, while you're walking around, your character will just automatically make those. Or, well, not automatically, but they'll slowly make them.
Oh, I have 10. Sorry.
Yep.
I have 11.
Yep.
So what do I do?
Just keep making them. Well, we're just going to need a lot. And so I figured we might as well get started on it while we're doing kind of nothing. Okay, so we can get platforms and basic stairs now. Which means, hopefully, base building. Ooh, wait, no, we can make metal stairs. I'm just gonna make a bunch of metal stairs. There we go. Let's cancel crafting on a bunch of things. There. Alright, I'm coming back. We can go check out that lower river now.
Okay.
And then we can move to the next region. There might not be anything in here. This is a whole new world for me. I've never been here before. Okay. Shift 2. Ah, there it is. Build mode multi.
I'll remain up here just in case.
Those stairs conduct power the same way floors do, Breaker. Might not sound like high technology, but it was.
Okay.
Where are you precisely?
I think you can kind of see me.
Oh, why are you making the stairs that direction? Can you make them go back this way?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So I don't think there's falling damage, but I could be wrong. I don't think we can be harmed. So I can't actually make platforms is the issue.
Oh, you can't make them straight, so you have to just jump?
Sorta. There you go. It's kind of awkward. But yeah, to make platforms, we need wood. And we don't actually have plant matter yet. So at the very least, we can get back.
Right, so there seems to be an odd
Yeah, there's
undershelf.
something in here that I wanted to see.
It's glowing.
It's pretty. Oh, is it just iron?
Yeah, there's an iron vein.
Yep, there's just an iron vein down here. Funny. There's also some green thing on the other side of the wall. I'm gonna go see if I can find that. Because it's like a glowing green resource clustered node or something.
It might be something unique.
Yeah. It might be a resource box. Oh, looks like it's higher. Unfortunately, this isn't really too worth it. After this, though, let's
get going to the next floor.
Yep. In the original version of the game, there was actually like a campsite you could find. And there was a little bit of flavor text dialogue with it.
Maybe they'll still have it.
It was here, in the original. As opposed to this. Oh, it's a, supply pod with biobrick diesel. Yeah, so that was a storage crate. Alright, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else down here. So I'm gonna head back.
Sure. That was actually a big iron load.
Yeah, so if we ever feel particularly industrious, we could connect the whole thing, but I don't think we do.
Probably not. So there was nothing at the other end of the river?
I don't think so. I'm assuming you just follow it until you reach some more of that like weird alien brick stuff that won't let you go past.
Wait a minute. Do I recognize this place? That's where I was.
And then there's a big chamber with a copper vein in here. Oh. Okay, actually there's something here.
Well, there's the alien stuff at the other end of this.
Yeah. Oh. Huh.
Where are you?
You want to check the map? Can you see where I am? Or probably not. No.
I actually can't see where you are.
Okay. Did you go up the stairs?
I have to go back up the stairs.
Yeah. If you head back up the stairs, head to the river where you were like, oh, you know, a river. I'm going to go where follow where it goes. And I was there. Mm-hmm. If you can head to that river.
Yeah, there was just the lower river, but...
I think the lower river is nothing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's still alien stuff at one end.
True. Okay, follow me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think there's actually like a bunch of storage boxes all over the place that we can get spare resources from. I don't know how practical it is.
You know, I can't hear your jetpack when you jump.
I don't think I actually have the hover pack yet.
Well, no, every time you're jumping, there's like little jets coming out.
Oh.
In the backseat. Want to look at me?
Sure. Oh, yeah. I guess kind of a meaningless side detail. But yeah, there's stuff to scan here if you want to get scanning.
Okay.
I think we just get extra resources. Yeah. So the extra drills just give us stuff. Did you scan the motor?
Yeah, unauthorized equipment detected.
I got those. And there's technically, if you check the map, there is a green resource box below us, but I don't think it's practical for us to go there.
Oh, let's see. Oh, is it partway up? Or no, there's another shaft.
Yeah. So, like I said, I don't actually think it's practical for us to go there. But...
Well, do we have to go down this?
I think we head back to that river. And then just cut a path back to the base. Or just walk. I think this area is done. It's just some bonus little Easter eggy areas. That if we're like if we want to be extremely thorough, we could go get. But why?
Yeah, but that seems like a lot of green stuff.
So in that little base, I think that's where we found the cube lady.
Oh, wait, where all the green items are?
Yeah, where those extra ones are. Let's see. Because it looks like an actual full facility there, and it kind of matches the shape. So I'm going to try and head back to
This is
the
maze,
base.
like, this is just a large field of yellow.
Yep. So if you head back to that river, I've cut a path back to our base.
1 minute. I'm going through... is another river. Or no, this is where we were, wasn't it?
Okay.
What was the silver stuff on the map?
Inbound.
I think that was the
Conveyor
iron.
belt. Use conveyor belts to build networks between machines.
What's the
Inserters
red?
are required to transfer
Copper.
items to and from
Probably.
conveyor belts.
Ooh. I'm gonna need to make a copper factory. Oh, does this need an inserter? Oof. Yep.
Oh, so you're building those tracks. And there they are.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna bring these resources up. And in. We should activate the elevator though.
Oh, don't you need to put one of those grabbers?
Yep. An inserter.
Inserter, okay.
Yep. And I'll probably have to make a bunch of them to account for all of the resources, but I can scale that up later.
Hopefully they don't just pile up uselessly at the end if you don't have the inserter.
Well, that's exactly what happens if you don't have the inserter, but I have an inserter.
Okay, that was just very last minute. It was about to round the bend.
Excavation freight.
Uh-oh. What's wrong with it?
Hmm?
They're piling up.
Yeah, it doesn't like it. I don't know why.
Oh no.
Okay. I have a solution.
Did you just lose all that iron?
Nope,
Or is it
it
going
goes
into
into
your
my backpack.
inventory?
Okay, easiest solution is... Oh, we don't have mass deconstruction yet. That's okay. The easiest solution is to just get a box down and just put the resources back into it.
Oh, you can do that?
Yep. So this will at least hoard iron for us. And I can, at some point, come back and figure out how to actually freight resources up and down. It might just be one of those where we'd have to unlock the technology to do so.
Well, what if... Can you make a track that comes out the other side of the box and then go into the...
Yes. Which is exactly
Flex
kind of
port.
what my plan is.
Okay.
I'm assuming we just don't have the tech for it. That somewhere along the way somewhere along the way that we get the ability to do this, maybe even in the next zone. But at least we'll have a supply of iron, and I'll come back and do some more. So let's
Go to
check
the next
this.
level?
Looks like we need more. Oh, Shell?
Yeah?
It's 2 meters per drill bit you put in.
I need to make more drill bits.
Yeah, we need, what, 4 more?
Oh, I need iron and copper ingots.
Let's see.
Do the smelters
Well, I
have anything?
70 copper drill bits, or here. Let's just get lazy for a moment. Go wave your hand at some mushrooms and fuel this smelter.
That's what I'm doing.
Because unfortunately, I've used up all of the iron. It was for a good cause, but not a very efficient one. Once we have mass fabrication, everything gets easier. It's just...
Where did the smelters go?
So I had gotten rid of them, but there's now a smelter directly next to that box. So what I'm going to have is that box feed into a smelter.
Oh, so you mean you're going to send the iron into the smelter?
Yeah, the iron into the smelter from the box. And it will create iron. So it should have some.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it can only take 500 at a time for fuel.
So there's another one right there. And it's like, it's not perfect, but at the very least this way we can stack some resources while we wait.
And we don't need any more copper?
Well, I don't have enough resources.
Resources for what?
The copper. I have used them all.
Mm-hmm. Which means we need to mine more. Correct?
Yeah. Well, we have plenty of copper mined. I needed to smelt iron before I could do anything else. Okay. So if you want to come here.
Okay.
I guess it's not that big of a deal. This is like a really rudimentary, kind of basic and boring factory, but I have the cube with all the iron going into these smelters,
they
which then goes into
They seem to be a little
this.
overwhelmed, the arms.
Yeah, we need more smelters. We also get faster inserters at some point, but realistically, we have way too many drills for how many inserter arms and how much surface area. Another thing that I can do is actually just get some more of these storage boxes. Oops, that's not a storage box. Let's see. So what I could also do is just, like, get some more storage boxes to just store the raw resources. Okay, but this should give you enough iron now, if you look at this box.
Okay.
The one that I'm standing on. To maybe start making those drill bits.
Oops, I didn't mean to have them go the wrong direction.
Oh,
Can
did
I
you
clear
rotate
them out?
them?
How do I undo these two?
What did you do?
I accidentally put some more track on here, but I wanted to continue around.
Oh, so press F to go into deconstruction.
Okay.
You can also just look at them and rotate them with the R button.
Right. There we go.
Let's see. Using these. I'm going to start working on getting a copper foundry going.
Why can't I put the inserter down here?
Lack of space, maybe?
Oh, I don't have an inserter. That's what.
Ah.
Let me see. Oh no!
What's that?
It's taking the iron ingots out. I didn't mean for. Okay. Because these must be the outs. Can I go into that storage container? I don't have enough for tracks. The iron is starting to...
A little slow? Or...
Well, where's the iron going?
Just in the boxes? Probably.
The ingots. No, here on the other side.
Oh. I'll come check in a hot second. I'm almost done.
They're disappearing, the ingots. Wander, they're disappearing because they're on the track and they're going nowhere.
Interesting.
I can't pick them up.
Well, remember, we have infinite resources, except for biofuel.
But losing ingots is not good.
Maybe where are they going? They're not going anywhere. They're just there.
Yeah, but there were more.
And if you just deconstruct them.
Because I think 8 or 10 were brought out before you arrived.
So, I mean, if you deconstructed anything, it probably went into... Oh, what? Why do you even need a conveyor belt to this?
I just wanted to try building a conveyor belt.
Fair
and also
enough.
there's that storage box on the other side.
True.
So I figured that if this could send the ingots over to the storage box...
Well, it already is.
It is?
Yeah. See right here?
Where?
This
Oh.
little inserter?
That inserter?
Yep. Yeah, you don't need a conveyor belt if you have two structures right next to each other. And the inserter just does the trick.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go wave my hand at some mushrooms. You should be able to make the drill bits now.
Well, do I have to go to the storage box then?
Yeah. And it should have a bunch of iron stocked up, unless I reflexively pick them all up.
Well, there's 11 in that.
My only regret is these plants are pretty. I do look forward to being able to
copper.
Make biofuel. All right. Here, I can just give you a bunch. Okay, copper. How do I drop?
That, or you put it in a storage container and I pick it up out of it?
Yeah, here, I'll just go put it over here in the iron one. There you go.
Okay.
Let's see, 1 box. Should be enough. Shy. Just 1.
Okay, so...
Where am I?
Wait, Lima. It's currently in the process of digging.
Alright. And I've got a basic copper setup going. It's not good, but it's good enough. Is it producing, or is this just slow? Oh, I see.
And... Oh, is it almost there? I think I have enough.
Yeah, looks like it's... This is the last one necessary.
Oh.
Excavation complete.
There was a bed back here.
Elevation to production terminal Victor
Where are you?
restored.
Oh, in the back. Oh, yeah. Somebody napped here.
Focus, groundbreaker. Focus. Embrace the opposite of whatever this is.
I don't know why she said that. Unless it had to do with that mattress.
So did we go up?
Quick thing. Can you give me those science cores that you made?
Oh.
Just put them in here.
Sure. I made 11.
We can use 11. Okay. Because, yeah, I might as well fill this in real quick. Because in retrospect, us making all of these science cores is probably why we ran into some resource problems there. But that's okay.
You can actually jump up these mushrooms, by the way.
Oh, that's fun. You know, I bet there's going to be... Oh, boy.
What?
Just thinking goading your way up this entire shaft.
Oh, you're following me a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit. All right. Well, one way or another, I think we're good. Let's go up.
Okay. Inspect. Level 1, Point Lima. Level 2, Victor.
Take us away. Well, oh, you just winked out of existence.
Yeah, it just took me.
That's
I never
fun.
got the chance to thank you for getting me out of that facility. I appreciate it. At the time, it seemed like the best thing to do was focus on work and not get caught up in thinking about anything else. I've tried to stay sharp for both of us, but now that we're almost back to the main line, I'll admit it. I was terrified. It'll be good to see some friendly faces and a few thousand twinkling lights. I'm sure you've got people there too.
You can scan these little inserters on the...
Oops, I probably should have scanned that mushroom before.
That's okay. You'll get plenty of opportunities.
So are these higher level inserters?
Yeah, those are filter inserters. So those are used for pulling off... here, I'll go from the opposite side. I'll just get these. So filter inserters grab specific resources. So if you have a line with like multiple things, you can pull off only one of those things. Generally, you don't want to do that because it's woefully inefficient.
Another glowing river.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of them because hydropower is kind of our primary means of getting electricity in this game. At least early on. Oh, right. We can also get some research. Transportation, hover pack, but we gotta find the thing. Crank generator.
She's talking.
Oh.
Sparks.
Those filter inserters require electricity breaker, and you don't have any. Before you build one, make sure it's on a calcite platform that it shares with a crank generator. And make sure the crank generator.
Did you miss a lot of what she was saying?
Nope, she's saying it right now. Oh, we're actually trapped in here.
What does M say? Oh, well, it looks like we just have to keep going.
Yeah, so we gotta bust through the rocks here. Let's see, scan, block. All right.
Now, this wall is impenetrable, right?
These rocks?
Oh no, these are.
These rocks, yeah, so we can break all of this stuff. The only thing that's impenetrable is the weird
alien metal.
But yeah, there's just kind of a cave in here that we can mine through. We might as well clear it out as much as we can. It's ugly.
Do you know what I find amusing?
What?
The fact that you can mine rock out of the wall.
Yeah.
And there will be vegetation and plants behind it where the rock would have just been solid.
Yeah.
I think it's just part of the environment.
Yeah. Well, it effectively is just like, oh, you know, this is X type of block. Just revert back to this surface by default when exposed. But that is a good point. I hadn't thought of that. I know in games like Minecraft, for example, you actually have to like regrow the grass. I kind of prefer this system, even if it's a bit unrealistic. It just looks nicer.
Oh, glowing.
I don't
Sparks.
understand. A factory the size of a city is supposed to be here. It was right here. I know it was. Where is everybody?
Yeah, there should be a whole bunch of stuff that you can scan all around here.
Yeah, maybe we've just been sleeping too long.
I mean, yeah, we were in a cryopod, and she's a cube, so...
Oh, giant lily pads.
I'm gonna interact with the terminal here.
I don't want to harvest the lily pads. They're too cute.
Trigger some dialogue. Please service 2 crank generators.
This terminal is trying to reach out to 100 facilities that might not exist anymore. If we can repair it, we might be able to decipher where those facilities are located. And if we can keep that elevator moving, we might be able to save the crew. Take a look around and see if you can find anything to accelerate your excavator bit production. Doing that and fixing this PT are your only priorities right now.
Wow, this is a log menu.
Did you press B?
B?
What's the log menu?
No, L.
Oh, L. Oh. Oh yeah, but that's just all of the dialogue that we've had so far.
Right.
So you can re-listen to things if you miss it.
So T. Energy. Generator?
Yep. So crank generator is one of our basic ways of getting power, and then eventually we can hook that up to water wheels. Okay. Here's the
that's good. We have a checklist.
Yep. Let's see. Checklist for our goals, you mean?
Yeah. What we've accomplished and what we have yet to accomplish and should accomplish.
Is this under log still or somewhere else?
Let me see.
Or is it journal? It's probably journal.
Yeah, journal. J.
Yep.
Ooh, and you can see the elevator continuing to go up through that shaft.
Yep. Yeah, so I think this whole game is now kind of gated entirely on getting access to the elevator periodically.
Yeah, because it seems as though every single time you have to put resources in to get the new drill bits, potentially more powerful drill bits, so that it can progress from level to level to level.
Yep.
Oh, I love these lily pads. I don't want to gather them. They're beautiful, except I can't hop on them, so...
Then they must die.
No.
Okay, so we've got a couple of things that we can do. The video's been going on for kind of a while, so...
Ooh, I found copper.
Cool. If you want to excavate it out, I'll come over in a second. I think the thing is, we're probably going to want to build our base near the elevator just to make it easy to transport resources to and from.
Mm-hmm.
What I'll probably want to do is just put a whole base above the, river itself. So we can leave the lily pads alone. Or something. That's a lot of copper.
Yeah.
You can also scan the light poles on the ground.
I think I did, unless I can scan every single one.
So you pick them up by
Oh.
scanning them. It's mostly just because they're kind of ugly. And it's a way of, like, getting rid of them so they're not in your way. But it's not that important. So, because this video is pretty much done, I don't think we're going to be doing too much, like, full factory building.
I just feel bad because it was largely you just trying to teach me how to play.
That's okay. I mean, one, I've
Also,
got a bunch of
one thing-
videos pre-existing if people want to see me play this game in a more factory building sense. And two, I think I might stream this.
Are you at all concerned about if you're going to have flat ground to have your lines travel?
What do you mean? Like, for factory building?
Yeah.
So we can make platforms now.
Okay.
So not only can we make platforms, we kind of want to, because that's how you transfer electricity. So, what I'm probably going to do is find or carve out some meaningful space to build a factory. I kind of want to do it away from the actual river itself, just because that's where I'm going to be putting a bunch of water wheels. And then also just, that way I don't have to worry about big set pieces being in the way, because there's those big flowers out by the river that I don't think I can destroy.
Well, so the ones with the leaves, can you use them to platform or no? The blue ones.
You can stand on those, yes.
I just wanted to clear out this cavern.
Yep.
Not that it really matters.
Some you do, some you don't. So here, by the way, there's actually something on the other side of this wall if you check the map.
Oh, wait. Is that a bunch of iron or something else?
I don't know. There's something there. So I think rather than do any more factory building or anything like that, let's
explore.
Let's do a little bit of exploration, because there's also some yellow thing deep below us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know
Are
what
you
that
sure
is.
Maybe we do have to go down because we're not going back.
Usually there's a shaft or something in Hello.
Whoa, whoa.
I don't know. Well,
There's stuff on that.
Yeah,
We're going to need to build stairs, right?
Yeah, I've got a ton of stairs. Give me a second. Let me figure out how to... This ain't gonna work. Yeah.
Task inbound.
There we go.
Holocite platforms.
I'm just going to put a light
Construct to
stick down.
conduct electricity between crank generators and machines.
Try from this side. There we go.
Could have used railings.
There's no OSHA on this planet. Okay, so what is this thing? It's a giant iron mine. Oh, with
No
platforms
protection
on
zones
it.
out here with these ruined facilities, Breaker. You can scan everything. You can take everything.
We can just take the platforms and the columns.
Yep. So it looks like this is just like a fully exposed old mining area that we can just rip apart and use for our own purposes. This is neat. Yeah, either this didn't exist previously or I missed this in the early access version. Okay.
But from here, can we find the yellow stuff?
We could go straight down.
Oh, whoa.
I'm not... Yeah, there's got to be a better way to get to that.
Well, because look at the bottom of the regular shaft. Unless that wasn't... We didn't see this when we were below, but it almost looks alien.
Yeah. I'm also noticing a small green room, like, kind of below and behind.
Well, there's a green room above us.
Yeah.
To the right, actually. If I just go...
Oh, here it is. What is this?
Wait, what?
Nexus Victor. Fast travel. What?
Wait, where did you find that?
I went back to the big production facility zone. So, head back to the river.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there might be something in there as well, but who knows? So, hook a left.
Okay.
Come to me. Yeah, there's a staircase in the back of this that leads to some kind of teleporter room. So
Interesting.
this might actually allow us to zoom from like one location to another.
Fast travel, but locked nexus name.
Yeah.
So we don't have any more nexuses.
Yeah. Let's see. See a bunch of copper. Oh, if we follow the river to the left here, there's more of that yellow stuff.
Yeah, there is yellow stuff.
Oh, you know what? It looks like it might just be scannable tech, or no, it's rock. It's whatever this is. What is this?
It looks very
Limestone.
Oh,
It's a limestone deposit.
limestone. That means it's organic. Or at least it was made of organic things.
Let's see. Another one, or is that just showing the down below? Yeah. So there might still be something in that chamber deep down, but
I definitely want to see it because it looks like a structure.
well, if you want, you could dig down. Just go find a spot that's like directly above it and just dig your way down.
I'm just kind of mining out this limestone a little, but... So you want to go back to that room?
If you wanna. Because if you dig straight down, I can just put staircases.
Well, how big will the chamber have to be?
Oof.
Are you sure there's nothing else that we can find in this area that wouldn't...
I don't know. It actually, so this is different because they kind of instance everything to these smaller, I don't want to call them sectors exactly. There's actually far less to immediately explore.
Because what I'm wondering is if we go... Oh, so this is the end?
Yeah. That does look kind of alien though.
So we want to dig down from here? I don't know.
You know, I'm going to head to the iron room. I'm just going to dig a hole.
Oh, the iron room
here.
first.
Yeah, because the iron room's a little bit further down. There we go.
Wait, oh, it was just here?
Yep.
Oh, this iron room.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this corner is the closest.
Yeah.
The one this way.
I've lost you, but that's okay. Here, how about just from here? Seeing as this is kind of like a little gully.
Right, right.
So one thing we can do is just go directly down. It'll be faster, or we can try and stagger it.
Well, it could be like a dig forward, dig down. I'm going to dig down first.
I'll let you do that.
Wait, can we dig down here?
Should be able to. Let's see. I've got 109 stairs. Is that enough? Maybe not. You work on... Well, I guess if you're doing it diagonally like that, yeah, it won't be a problem. Still might take a little while to get down there, but... I think probably I'll just let you do it. Just so we're not too many cooks in the kitchen.
Well, I'm just wondering, how gradual a slope should I go?
Digging enough to do this much of it, Breaker, but you might be trying to go somewhere it'll be easier to get to later.
Did you hear Spark say that?
Do what you want, but don't do something you'll regret.
Well, there's your answer.
Wait, she doesn't want us digging down?
I think we get there for plot reasons at a later date.
Then why?
Why tease it?
Yeah, I was... Look at...
Well, but now we have a tease to kind of give us a reason to keep going, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like...
Also, my method worked. You can actually smoothly walk up and down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can climb like a fairly high ledge here, which is nice. Okay. Well, we could keep going, but obviously it's going to take a while to get anywhere and build a factory. And I could start the preliminaries. And I'll probably do a little bit of it while we're just kind of hanging out. But I love this game. It is a little slow in plotting, but that just is the nature of factory automation sims. And there's just nothing quite like it. At least the mystery of just like what did happen here. Why is everybody a cube? And who am I? Well, who am I? Who are
Why
we?
everyone a cube? It's only her, right? Or are there going to be more people?
Everyone
cubes?
is cubes now.
Oh yeah, these blue things you can jump onto.
Which? Oh, the big blue like planty things. Yeah.
Yeah, the large blue plants. I'm gonna go on an adventure.
But
I want to get up the waterfall. Wander.
yeah.
I want to get to the top of the waterfall.
I could give you some stairs.
I'm platforming a little bit.
Fair enough.
Oh yes, I've platformed.
I mean, it does look like there might be something up there.
up halfway.
Shall I come put some staircases down?
I got on top of. Yeah, I think I need a staircase from this point. Oops. Unless there's something else behind the water. There's. Oh yes, there's behind the waterfall. Look at this. Below us, there's a green thing, and then in front of us, there's a green thing. I want to dig behind the waterfall.
All right. You go for that. I'll see if there. Oh. There's no easy way to get to either of them. You'll have to dig through. Okay. While you do that, I'm going to look into the preliminary stuff for this base. Though I think it's going to take a lot of time. I guess the easiest thing I could do is actually maybe start building the base out from here. Will it let me? No. No way. Oh, no, yes way. It absolutely will. It's just also not the most practical. Whatever. It's a good height. And I have a lot of these.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Does kind of hamper some of the natural beauty of this room, though.
Wait, me digging under the waterfall, or
No,
oh no.
me.
I didn't want it to face the sides.
No,
of the waterfall.
I can't see it from the waterfall. I'm mostly just trying to figure out like where would I want to build the base? Because I don't want to deface this entire beautiful environment, but we do need a space where we can build a factory.
Wait, is there a reason why I can't dig anymore? Or
Let me see.
oh, wait, no, I can.
Oh, chances are you overheated your drill and just didn't notice.
I'm literally right where this thing is supposed to be. How will I know when I see the green
Okay, it is... No, it's a little bit further.
a little bit further?
So, as far as I can tell, the green are usually crates. Like the yellow crates that we find all over the place.
Oh.
Yep, there it is.
Wait, there it is?
Yep, so it's got a bunch of coolant and biodiesel bricks.
Oh.
Mole temperature calibrated. Auto injection of coolant standing by.
So, if you have the coolant in your inventory, you can keep using your drill. And it consumes those instead of overheating.
Okay, well there is something else below this other section of the waterfall.
Yep.
So I'm wondering, do I dig all the way back or do I go under a different shelf of the waterfall?
That one's up to you.
Because I think would it be under here? Yeah, it'd be under here.
So I want to build a factory here, but it's going to be huge no matter what I do. Alright, I think I'll just put it along the side. Because at least this way it'll have a nice view without being cutting into the environment too much. Okay, I think this also gives I think this is also going to give access to the elevator itself. Oh, but the elevator's right there. Maybe I can't do this. Maybe I'll have to go the other way.
Oh, there's another crate. Oh, a conveyor belt Mark II times 10,
Ooh.
a fast inserter, and an iron frame times 6.
Those are useful. I'm sorry, beautiful environment, but I think you're going to have to get destructed.
What are you doing?
Building a base.
Well, the thing is, so what you're doing is you're building platforms that all of the tracks are going to run along?
Yeah, so
But where's the iron and where's the copper?
Ooh, good point. The iron and copper are down on the other side of this.
Right, so I was wondering why were you bringing it all the way over here?
That's
I mean, I
valid.
think the bridge is fine.
Yeah, I think the bridge is fine. So part of the thing is I want access to the water here. So I guess this might just become kind of power zone. Maybe.
Yeah, because we found limestone, we found iron. Oh. Wait a minute. Right under the base there's something.
That's the teleporter I showed you.
Oh, that's the teleporter.
That's how I found it originally.
Okay. And I already got the 2 boxes behind the waterfall, but I still have not gone to the top of the waterfall.
Okay. I'm gonna have to destroy some of these things. Maybe not the lily pads.
Oh no, what things? No, not the blue ones, right?
Not the big ones. I got rid of some of the small ones. I'm gonna be building up just to the blue ones. The other alternative, if I want to have like a wholly holistic factory, is to dig everything out, and we can do that on some of the future locations. But right now our mining tool is very slow and kind of weak.
Yeah, at the moment I'm trying to figure out how do I want to get up the waterfall. So let's see. I can build stairs.
Did that delete one of them? I certainly hope it didn't. Okay, crank generators. And I want to say it was like 3 or 4 in a row.
Task inbound. Crank generator. Place on platform and activate with manual or automated rotation to produce electricity. Connect platforms to elevator for transfer of energy between floors.
Okay, we have crank. And we have assemblers. You okay?
No! How?
Did you goof?
It destroyed the plant somehow.
Ooh. Okay,
There
production.
was a beautiful plant growing up here. Oh, I can't build any more.
I can give you
Stairs.
staircases if you need it. Here, you want to come back down?
Sure. Yeah, I'm just wondering, do I want to hollow out a little bit of the wall here so that I can go up or nah?
It is up to you.
Task inbound. Assembler.
Alright.
Power with electricity to produce items with doubled output.
In other words, even though
Spark.
you can handcraft whatever you want, assemblers will double the production of anything your portable tool makes. And we can build 1,000 assemblers, but nobody could ever build another you.
Were you going to give me the staircase bits?
They're in that box.
Which box?
There should be a box kind of near the assemblers I just put down.
Okay.
One of the yellow cubey things.
Okay, sure. Oh, and do you want me to put some of the coolant or the other special things in there? Or
yeah,
the
whatever you're not going to be using.
the
you might as
special
well
tracks.
Slap in there.
All right.
There we go. And then, if you got a moment, no, you go get that thing. I think we'll end the video as soon as you do get it. Because
I also had sand and gravel. Don't know what those are supposed to be used for.
I actually don't know. Oof. Yeah, some of these big plants I don't think are going to survive. I'm going to try and avoid breaking too much of it, but there are going to be
They're
parts...
just so pretty. I like the blue.
I mean, this whole game is gorgeous. I'll try and leave the big ones alone. Maybe that's it. I'll just stick to this one zone and nothing more. Oh, it's up by 1. Well, you know what? Whatever. I can work with that. Because I can just move these up by 1. Oh, I don't have enough platforms. Did I use them all? I did. Ugh. Yeah, can I only deconstruct like 2 or 3 at a time? Wow. Alright. That is much more of a restriction than I thought it was going to be. But hey. I can make it work. There we go. Alright, we have iron and mining. Now, do I have any smelters? No, because I need copper components. Uh-oh. I guess I can actually go back down a level and get those copper components. Any luck with your...
Well, I'm wondering, can I build a platform here?
Probably, if you have any.
This elevator can do more than help you get around, Breaker. You can also configure the ports on it to move goods between floors. Try bringing some iron and copper up from Lima to Victor.
Okay, freight excavation. Ooh, 74 meters for the next one. Alright, so maybe now that we have that activated, I can just start bringing stuff up and around. Oh, I have
want
a
it
lot
to
of
be
conveyor
built
belts now.
here, and I don't know why it cannot. Maybe I should just build the stairs.
Okay. Please tell me this works. How much has that got? Barely any. Wow.
Okay, I'm at the top of the waterfall. Let's see what's up here.
The issue that... Oh. Gosh, yeah. Is this not working? Oh, it doesn't have a port. I'm a fool. Okay, I'm going to need a little bit more copper to get this going, but we very much should end this
There's
video.
a big sandy room up here, and...
Did you find your thing, or no?
Well... Oh, there's something red and ominous. Like, I haven't even fully explored this.
So you're in the area above the waterfall?
I'm above the waterfall, and there was sand, and I found a chest, but then there's something in this corner of this room, and then obviously there's the source of the water. But let me look at where the source of the water goes. It probably ends with one of the alien gratings. Yes. So there's an alien grating, but there's something red. It almost looks like a tunnel or a red room. Let me see which wall it is.
Red
Pretty
room.
much next to where the... Yes, here.
There we go. That's better.
Oh, it's just copper.
Ah.
But there might be something beyond it. I don't know.
These boys are expensive. But at least I'll be able to automate my iron. And then once we get up to the Mark II drills, then we won't have to worry about these things. Let's get rid of that stuff. 274. Can I do it? Yeah. Because it's not like I'm using...
Is there a reason why it's going through the coolant?
Yeah, because it's cooling your drill.
Yeah, but do I really need to constantly use the coolant?
No. So if you want to get rid of that, just go put it in a box. I don't know if there's a way you can like disable using coolant.
I mean, I suppose it means I can work more swiftly, but
Yeah. Which like is good, and eventually we're just gonna be able to make large quantities of coolant without an issue. Because all that's required for coolant, if I'm not mistaken, is straight up just a plant. Alright. So unless I'm wrong, this should now be transporting iron. It is not. Why not? What are you doing? Oh, I can send it to floor 2. Oh. That's really cool. So, with this, you can manually tell it to go to specific floors, so I could potentially reroute these to floor 3 at a later date. I like that. That's fun.
yeah, I think this area is primarily for sand.
I can also grab the resources manually, so I don't need to worry about it. Yes. That is such a cool system. I really adore this purely on merit of. Huh? What are those actually 3D or those are 2D images that just shift to look 3D? That's funny. But yeah, this is such a neat system. Previously, you'd never go back to your previous bases. There was no reason to do so. Now there's plenty of reason to do so. It's honestly great. So I can pull resources out of here if I wanted to. And this means that I can get copper freely. Or even send resources to and from. Anyway, yeah, this video needs to end. We've been going for 1 hour and 40 minutes, but I'm having such a good time.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those games where the crafting and such, it is a little time consuming, but what it is it's, ooh, I was stuck there a little bit. But, yeah, it serves as the, I don't want to say the grind, because, I mean, you're literally grinding up rocks, but you understand what I'm getting at.
Yeah. I mean, it's the progression system. You grind for the materials, you make a big factory, it's very satisfying, and then you use that to unlock new areas. Which, I think that's it for me, is that we actually have places to go and things to see. Whereas like Satisfactory or Factorio, you're very much locked to one zone. The only reason why you want to explore or travel in any way, shape, or form is just getting access to small resource nodes in various locations. And that can be fine, but I always found it slightly uncompelling. And so this one, having the story element mixed in terms of like, yeah, what is this mystery? What are we doing here? Where did everybody go? Why did things fall apart? Instantly makes for a much more long-term engaging experience. At least for me. I don't know.
And so our aim to get out of this particular tunnel would be what? To create the next level of bit that we need to go further up?
Yes, we want to make more bits. So we want to use the assembler to produce excavator bits, so we're not doing it manually. And then we also have some extra things. Decipher signal RH 1979 by providing 20 excavator, or by producing 20 excavator bits in an assembler. So the entire point is to kind of soft tutorial your way through at least a number of these things. Though I think eventually we have to, like, upgrade the terminals and whatnot. And so, I guess if we play more of this, and I'd probably personally like to stream my way through the game, just for fun and zen, and because I think it's cool. And either I will do it solo, or I will bring Shell along, kind of depends on her preferences. But
it's weird. I
start
accidentally
working
got into a
things.
mode where it's like, take resources, and it's just making me do a box.
Oh, I can actually repair this terminal.
Cancel queue. There you go. But yeah, very pretty game. I'm loving the music for it so far.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get this tuned in. I don't
Obviously
know
love bioluminescence. You have to
Yeah.
have that in a cavern, or else what do you have?
Terminal upgraded. New technologies and recommended tasks available.
You'll need to
Okay.
make Kindlevine stems for this next PT goal breaker. And that means building planters and threshers, with electricity from crank generators to support them. Planters grow Kindlevine, and threshers turn them into stems. You can also thresh those stems a second time to make fiber that your assemblers can turn into frames. Finally, don't get overwhelmed. If you build the machines, interact with them, and keep experimenting with new unlocks on the tech tree, good things will happen. Half the fun is figuring it out.
That is
Local
really
signal
unsettling.
deciphered.
Oh no.
University S2013. Report to production terminal radio for triangulation.
I'm just spinning.
Yeah, but what's happening is your legs will spin 3 times and then your torso will catch up. Yeah. Oh god. I did mention we were watching the Alice in Wonderland movies, I think in a different video for today. Mm-hmm. That is
Signal
the weird dance
triangulated.
at the end of it.
Location added to HUD. Mind the voltage.
So that has revealed a location to go to. That might be up on a different floor.
Oh.
I could be wrong. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do. But for now, at least, should mention once again, Techtonica 1.0 is available on Steam right now. So if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It is such a good game, and very much worth picking up if you love factory automation sims. There we go. That's a bunch of stuff. And I think, unlike most of the other ones, I think it's also a little bit shorter, so you actually have a chance of getting through it in a reasonable amount of time, which I like too. But I guess with all that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave us a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because we got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.